Okay, so the flow for today is going to get very heavily into the hips. We are going to take this toward 8-angle or Astavakrasana at the very end of class. So it's a good amount of hip opening. Definitely working into the thighs, getting to the hamstrings quite a bit as well. Be ready for that. You're definitely going to feel a lot more open in the hips by the time we get to the point where we try out that pose, so don't sweat it too much at this point. But I do have two demonstrations before we begin. So once we get into the main part of the flow, two things. Once we begin each sequence, here you're going to start this in downward facing dog. We're going to set this up into a series of hops to warm things up. So you're going to bring one leg up high, you're going to go back and forth a few times, and eventually you're going to stay forward. Set that foot down halfway down the mat. The second foot comes down in line with the first. Now to set up from here, I want you to hop and clap your feet 3 times. So coming into this, pay attention to where you're putting your hands. So the hands are down shoulder width, dig your fingertips down, shoulders over wrist, keep your arms straight. And the big difference here is whether you want to hop up high or low, keep your arms straight, push in your hands, take weight on the hands. And then if you just want to keep this relatively mellow, just hop up, clap your feet, and come down as light as you can. My feet came up, less than 10 inches up off the floor. No big deal. Do that 3 times. If you want to take it further toward inversion, you can hop this up, get your hips over your shoulders, still clap, and still push down. Try to land this as lightly as you can. 3 times either way, and after the third hop, we'll take it into the sequence from there. So just work it as best you can, see how far you want to go with this today. That's at the very beginning. Now at the end of the sequence, we're going to take this into crow, and we're just going to hold that for a breath or two. And then right after that, I'm going to go into the setup for flying lizard. And flying lizard is just the uncomfortable variation of crow where you start getting more inner thigh activation. And whether or not you can get into either pose and balance this on your hands completely, at least get into the setups of the pose. And for the flying lizard, you're going to wrap one leg around one arm and really try to engage the inner thigh. It will help you immensely once we come in toward 8 angles. So get yourself into the setup as far as you can. Don't worry about getting into the perfect version of the pose. So from a forward fold, we'll take crow first. You set the hands down, dig your fingertips into the floor. Lift your heels and bring the knees to touch your arms. Look forward, lean, go slow, but lift your feet together. Toes to touch, pull the heels up toward your seat. Again, we'll just hold this for a breath or two, and then you'll set the feet down. Now, once your feet come down, I'll tell you which leg to use, but from here I'm going to wrap my left leg around my left arm, left foot between my hands from the front, the right knee's on my right arm from behind. Lift the front foot first. So I'm going to sweep my left foot over the right a little bit, and just keep that left leg squeezing the left arm the whole time. Lean forward to lift the right foot if you're going to balance this, just like crow. Keep that wrapped leg squeezing. That's the important thing you want from this pose. If you can take it further, you can extend the back leg all the way back to see your elbows are pulled in, your shoulders are coming forward, hold your balance. And then to move out of here, you kind of just got to set everything down and move into plank to go through the vinyasa. If you want to give it a try, and there's nothing easy about this, you can pull the back leg in, see about unwrapping that front leg, bring it up to crow, and maybe you can hop back to chaturanga. All right, that is a big move. But if you've been working this for a while, it is worth going toward that as best you can and just figure out where it's difficult for you. It's going to help build a lot of strength. So just feel things out and see how far you want to take things today. So all that said, let's start this seated. So just bring yourself into an upright seat. We're going to start this cross-legged. And we're going to spend a little bit of time just opening up the hips before we take this anywhere else. So bring your right leg in first and bring your left leg in front. And just take a moment with your hands off the floor to actually be sure you can hold yourself upright without too much effort and without rounding your spine. So if your hips are tight and the knees are high, slide the feet forward a little bit, let the knees go wider, and be sure your pelvis is actually tilting forward. And then to warm things up, however you set this up, reach your arms out at your sides, shoulders back, chest open. Fold forward over your legs as much as you can. Try to hold the arch in your spine. And then come back upright, lean back just a bit. Switch to cross, left leg in first, right leg in front. Again, stay upright, try to hold the arch in your spine. Bring this forward, chest open, shoulders back. And then come back up again and switch it out. Right leg in first, left leg in front. Chest open, try to deepen this even more. Hold that arch best you can. And then come back upright. Left leg in first, right leg in front. Bring this forward, keep your spine long, stay open. And then come back upright. And switch this out. One more round. Right leg in first, left leg in front. Arms wide, shoulders back. Try to look forward as you fold this forward. And then come back upright. Left leg in first, right leg in front. Open up. Keep the shoulders pulled back. Bring this as far forward as you can. And then come back up and just switch one more time. Right leg in first, left leg in front. And this is where we're going to settle in. So bring yourself into that cross-legged seat. If you need to, let the feet go further forward. Let the knees go wider. And again, you need to be able to tilt the pelvis forward to hold yourself upright without a whole lot of extra effort. You should maintain tension in your core to keep that posture. If you can take it further, you can bring this toward double pigeon. For that, bring the left ankle onto the right thigh. Keep the toes of the left foot curled, and be sure you can bring both sit bones down. This is just optional, keep in mind. Cross-legged is fine. And then either way, just bring your fingertips down to the floor at your sides just enough to keep you stable. Relax your shoulders down. Hold that tension through the midsection. Reach the top of the head toward the ceiling. Pull your chin in just a little bit, lengthen the back of your neck, and relax the shoulders down. When you're ready here, just close your eyes. So just take a moment to settle in. Let your mind quiet down. And then start to deepen your breathing here. So with the inhales, pulling as much as you can. Fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. With your exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as your inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this to begin. Now when you're ready here, take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, just open your eyes. And then hands behind, lean back, reverse the cross. Left leg in first, right leg in front. Now maybe it's just a cross-legged seat. Maybe you take it toward double pigeon. And again, both sit bones down so you can sit this up tall. And just take things slow. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach us up high again. Exhale, hands through center. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, through center again. Inhale, reach us up high. Now with the exhale this time, pull the elbows out wide. Open up your chest, let your head fall back. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, open up again, elbows wide. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale one more time, elbows wide, draw the shoulders back, let your head fall back, hold here, and hold on to that tension between the shoulder blades to open up your chest. Take an inhale. Now the exhale, just look forward, hands down behind, lean back, and uncross your legs. Now just extend your right leg, but bend the left knee. We'll take a Janu Shasana setup. Sole the left foot to the inner right thigh. And we're going to use this for a twist. So sit up tall. Left hand sets behind your left hip, right hand outside your left thigh. Now extend the top of your head toward the ceiling. Look back over your left shoulder. Keep extending up as you're twisting, and stay tall for your spine. Now as you're twisting here, press the right sit bone down into the floor. Rotate your right big toe toward your midline. And just keep breathing with this for a moment. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release. Turn to center. Hands behind, lean back. Switch it out. Left leg extended. Sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Now again, sit this up tall. Right hand sets outside the right hip. Left hand outside the right thigh. Now extend the top of the head toward the ceiling. Look back over your right shoulder. And keep your spine tall. Keep looking back. Keep breathing. Left hand pressing to the right leg. Sink your left sit bone down. Rotate that left big toe toward your midline. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, turn back to center. Hands behind, switch this out. Right leg extended. And this time, take it as a version of Lord of the Fishes. Step the left foot outside your right thigh. Now, so once that left foot comes down, set the left hand down past your left hip. And then when you're ready, wrap your right arm around your left leg. Squeeze in. And as you pull that left thigh in tight, sit up as tall as you can. And keep that leg pulling in. Use the strength of your right arm. Look back over your left shoulder. And just breathe here. Try to press that left sit bone down to the floor as you're twisting. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release. Hands down behind. Switch it out. Extend your left leg. Bend the right knee, but set the right foot down outside your left thigh this time. Right hand sets behind you. Wrap your left arm around your left leg. Left arm around the right leg. There we go. Squeeze that right thigh in. And again, sit up tall, pull this in close, look back over the right shoulder, and breathe with this. Press that right sit bone down to the floor as you're squeezing the right leg in. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, turn back to center and release. Hands behind, lean back, and this time cross at the ankles. Roll forward your hands and find all fours. And from all fours, just move around. Stretch your hands, stretch your fingers, let the shoulders and hips move side to side, and just feel things out. And then come back into center. Let's take this into the wrist right away. So wrists meet the shoulders and knees meet the hips to set up. With your palms down, rotate your hands. Fingertips out to the side. Come as far in toward the knees as you can. And spread your fingers out wide. Dig the fingertips down to the floor. Flatten the hands. And press your spine up toward the ceiling. Keep that lift and keep gripping. And as you're gripping, take this through some cow and cat breathing. With an inhale, just drop your belly, pull your chest forward, look up. Exhale, draw back in and empty out. Inhale, drop the belly, pull your chest forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, empty and round. And just keep on going back and forth like this at your own pace. Now as you're breathing, work the motion through the length of your spine, but keep gripping with your hands. Keep the wrist stretched. Feel that move up into the forearms. And then one more deep inhale for cow. One more complete exhale for cat. And then come back into center. Bring your spine back into neutral. Now come up onto the fingertips and maybe walk the hands in a little bit closer. 1 or 2 hands lengths in front of your knees. Now flip your hands over. Backs of the hands down. Palms up. The fingertips point toward the midline of the mat. Fingers spread wide. Slide the hands together to interlace your fingers, but keep your palms open. Now keep the tension in your hands. Fingertips pressing down. Straighten your arms as much as you can. You can always bring the hands in close, keep in mind. And then let's go back and forth from here. So flip your hands over. Palms down. And then flip them again with the palms facing up. And just keep on moving back and forth like this and just work it as best you can. Now as you're moving, each time you reset your hands, re-engage. Spread your fingers wide, press the fingertips down. Try to straighten your arms as much as you can, at least briefly each time. And then the next time you end up with the palms facing up, just hold here. Press the fingertips down, press your spine up toward the ceiling. And then let's go from up to down. So bend the elbows out wide, let your chest come down low. And then press back up to straight. And just keep on moving back and forth like this. Fingertips still pressing into the floor, and just let that additional stretch work its way into the wrists as you keep on moving down and up. Now the next time you come back up to straight arms, hold here. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, just release. Come up onto the fingertips, down to sitting on your heels, and take a moment. Shake your hands out. Loosen your fingers and loosen your wrists. And then once the hands are ready, legs out from underneath you, come to a seat. I'm going to take this up on a reverse tabletop. Now feet in front of you, about hips width distance apart. Hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width. Palms down. Fingertips as far forward as you can. You can always rotate to the side, keep in mind. But press down into the floor. Lift your seat up off the mat. And then up and down. With an inhale, press your hips high. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sink straight down. Inhale, lift your hips up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press up high. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press your hips high. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift up one more time, but hold this time. Keep your glutes squeezing, stay lifted. You can look forward, look up. You can hang your head back. But keep the tension of the lift. Dig into your heels, try to pull them toward your hands. And just breathe with this here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, come straight down. Once you're down, take a moment, shake your hands out a little bit. All right, we're going to bring it back up, but this time with a figure 4. So feet still hips width distance to start. Hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width, whatever rotation you need. Lift your seat up off the floor. Now the left foot's your base. Bring the right ankle across your left thigh. Curl the toes with the right foot. Keep the knee to the side. Now with an inhale, press your hips up high. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale, lift this up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press up high, hold here. Keep your glutes squeezing, keep lifting. Again, you can have your gaze wherever you like. Keep the right leg pressing down into the left. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, set your feet and come all the way down. And you can shake your hands out in between. Once you're ready, reset. Hands down behind you. Lift your seat up off the floor. Right foot's your base this time. Left ankle over the right thigh. Curl the toes of the left foot and keep the knee to the side. With an inhale, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, come down. Inhale, press this up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up one more time. Hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, left leg pressing down into the right, and keep breathing. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release. Come all the way back down. Take a moment, shake your hands out again. And we'll take this further into the hips. And we're going to take this into a reclining position. Now extend your left leg, but keep the right knee bent. And then come down onto your left forearm, onto your left hip, right hand in front of your chest. Toes, left foot point out to the side. Now with the right foot behind your left leg, just push into the floor, lean into your hands. And then lift your left hip up as high as you can and keep it lifted. Now back and forth from here, working the left leg. Lift the left foot up as high as you can. And then set it down. Left foot up for 2. Bring it back down. Up for 3. Come back down again. Lift for 4. And come back down. Up for 5. Bring it down. And then up for 6. And set the foot down. Up for 7. Come back down. Up for 8. And then come back down. Up for 9. Come back down. Now up for 10, keep that foot lifted. And go further, right arm reaching past your head. Now take an inhale here. With the exhale, squeeze in elbow to knee or elbow to big toe. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in again. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in one more time. And then set yourself down. Come up to a seat. Let's take it on the other side. So once you're ready, come down onto the right forearm and on the right hip. Right leg extended, toes pointed to the side, left foot behind your right leg, left hand in front of your chest. Push into the floor, lift that right hip up off the mat and stay lifted. Now right foot lifts as high as you can go. Set the foot down. Bring the foot up for 2. Come back down. Lift up for 3. Set it back down. Lift up for 4 and set it down. Lift up for 5. Come back down. Lift up for 6. Come back down. Lift up for 7. Come back down. Lift up for 8. Come back down. Lift up for 9. Come back down. And then lift for 10. Stay lifted. Go further. Left arm past your head. Take an inhale here. Exhale, curl in elbow to knee or elbow to big toe. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl one more time. Set yourself down. And then just come up to all fours. Once you're in all fours, move around and breathe for a moment here. Now from all fours, resting the shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Now just look down at the floor, put the weight to the right knee, hover the left. Now left knee out to the side as high as you can lift. With an inhale, extend that left leg straight back. Exhale, knee to left shoulder, bring it in close. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, knee to shoulder again. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, knee to shoulder, keep it here. And with the left knee lifted, bring your left foot forward, try to get it past your left hand. You can always walk it further forward. Now bend to the elbows, sink down inside your left thigh. So we're going to take this toward a little bit toward what we're moving toward with that flying lizard. Bring the left arm underneath your left leg, press the left arm into your left thigh. You can always walk that right hand back as well. And maybe with your right hand, take hold of the left foot, but bring your left foot to center and then squeeze the left arm, lift the foot up off the floor as best you can. Now press into both hands. This might be enough. You should feel this on the left inner thigh. If you can go further, tuck the toes to the right foot, hover the right knee, keep that knee hovering. Now if you can take it further, I just want you to pulse that right knee up and down on my count. Left leg still squeezing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go ahead, release this, and come back to all fours. You give yourself a moment, move around. I know it's not the most comfortable position here, but this will start to open you up. So back in all fours, wrists underneath the shoulders and knees under your hips, shift the weight to the left knee, and hover the right, keep your right knee bent. Now lift your right knee to the side high as you can, keep your toes pointed right. With an inhale, extend that leg straight back. Exhale, knee to right shoulder, pull it in close. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to shoulder. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to shoulder one more time. Hold it here. Now try to keep the knee in place and bring the right foot forward. See about going past the right hand. And then bend to both elbows, sink down inside the right thigh. Now work that right arm underneath the right leg. Bring that right foot in towards center. And then push into the right hand. Push up into your right leg. Use your left hand if you need to, but bring that right foot to the left so you're wrapping the leg around your arm and lifting the foot off the floor. Now left hand in line with the right. Push down into the mat. Tuck the toes to your left foot. Hover your left knee. Just hold. This is good enough. Keep your right leg squeezing. If you can go further, pulse the knee up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Come back to all fours. And just give yourself a moment here, move around. Now, one more thing before we move on, just to warm things up further. Wristing the shoulders, knees, and the hips to start. Now, tuck the toes of both feet. Hover your knees up off the mat, and just keep your belly pulled in. And we'll work this a little bit of a twist from side to side. Bring your right knee forward to your left elbow, and then step back. Left knee to right elbow. Step it back. Right knee left again. Step this back. Left knee right, and then step back. Now, right knee to left elbow, stay here. Now, drop your left heel, lift your left hand, open up to the left side. Come back into center, back to all fours. Left knee to right elbow, hold. Drop the right heel, lift the right hand, open up to this side. Back to center, back to all fours. And just keep on going back and forth like this. Now you can just take it slow, but keep going back and forth. If you want to speed it up, you can hop back and forth so there's only ever one foot on the mat. And just take it the way you can. You don't need too much of this before you really start to heat up. Now just give it another round or two. And try to finish this opening up to the right side before you come back into center, back to all fours. And once you're in all fours, take a moment to breathe. Now you can just breathe, move around, maybe take another stretch, but whenever you're ready, tuck your toes, straighten your legs, lift your hips, and bring yourself back to down dog. Now once you find your down dog, take a look at how you set this up. Hands about shoulder width. Press your palms flat so you can feel some weight toward the base of your thumbs. And sink your chest down low to the floor. As your chest sinks down, press your hips up as high as you can toward the ceiling. Keep your belly pulled in. And use the tension of your core to try to lengthen your spine. Press your hips up higher still. And if your legs are tight, just bend the knees. You can let that go. And you can always pedal out and stay loose and let your hips move side to side. Now when you're ready here, take a deep inhale. With the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step to the front, let's take a ragdoll fold. So feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees. Let your belly touch your thighs, let your head hang, let your spine round. And let everything go long and loose here, let the muscles of your neck relax. Now you can hang your hands to the floor, you can reach to opposite elbows. And maybe shake this side to side to loosen further. And then once you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin, but restack your spine slowly around this up to standing. Bring your head up last. And then just open up your palms at your sides. Now with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. Now take a moment here to breathe, set an intention. Let your mind clear, find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. With your next inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips, start with a straight spine, put a little bend in your knees. And then just use your core. Release this at the bottom. With an inhale, lift this up halfway. Fingertips to the floor to your shins, lengthen forward through the crown of your head. And then bring your hands to the mat. Let's step it back to high plank. Now, wrists underneath the shoulders. Palms press to the floor. Press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Stay lifted like this. Take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, slowly bring your shoulders forward as your elbows bend. Now, keep your body in line. Elbows pulled into your sides and lower with control all the way down into your belly. Once you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. Let's take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll it back down. Inhale, peel this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time. Stay lifted like this. Now keep lifting your upper body. Pressing your feet. Take some or all the weight out of your hands. Elbows at your sides. Draw the shoulders back. Keep looking forward. And lift up a little bit higher. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, roll back down. Hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. Press the palms down to the floor. And let's take it upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward. Let your hips hang. Stay on the tops of your feet. Keep your legs active. Work to lift your knees up from the mat. Take it further. Kick your feet down. Squeeze your glutes. Pull the hips forward to help deepen and lengthen the arc all through the front. Now lift with the arms, but lift with your shoulders. Keep your neck long, keep your chest forward. Deep inhale. And then with the exhale, pull your belly in. Hips up high, back to down dog. Paddle out. Let your hips move side to side. And we'll take it through the sun salutation. So your steady movement. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just bend the knees. Look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to standing, reach the arms up high. With the exhale, fold all the way back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. And with the exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga, nice half length to low. Now with an inhale, open up your chest, lift your gaze up, dog or cobra. And with the exhale, pull your belly in, hips high to down dog. 2 more rounds like that, keep it steady, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to standing, reach up high. And then with the exhale, bring it back down again. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor, high plank to lows next. With an inhale, open up, draw forward. Exhale, pull back in and lift your hips. One last round, take a deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift it halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach this up high. And then exhale all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then with the exhale, set the hands, chaturanga. With an inhale, open up, draw this forward. Exhale, pull back in. Bring your hips back up. And just find your downward facing dog and breathe here. Now from your down dog, inhale the right leg high behind you. Bend your right knee, hang the right foot left, come into your scorpion dog. Let your body twist. With your next inhale, straighten the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale forward, knee to right elbow. Inhale the right leg high. Now exhale forward, knee to left elbow, stay here. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, set the right foot down halfway down the mat. Left foot comes forward to meet the right. Now press into your palms, dig your fingertips down, straight arms, shoulders, wrists. Keep the arms vertical and just keep looking down. Now 3 times, high or low. Hop and clap your feet and land lightly each time. Now after that third hop, left foot's your base, set it down between your hands. Pull the right knee to your chest and curl in. And we're going to open this up to half moon. Left hand stays down. Forward to your left foot, but further left. Lean to your left side. With an inhale, extend the right arm high and right leg straight back. Now as you open up your chest to the right, you can bend your left knee, straighten the leg if you can, and keep your gaze to the right. Now if you want to take it further, you can bind the right leg, maybe bend the right knee. You can reach back with the right hand to find the foot. If you have that grip, kick into your hand. And just breathe here. Stay open to the side. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, release both hands down, both feet down. Now your right foot stays forward. Slide the left foot back, come into low lunge. And take it lower, left knee down, left foot flat behind. Now sink your hips down, press them forward. When you're ready with an inhale, open this up, arms up high, and just come into Anjaneyasana. Now bring your gaze up high, reach up and back, but let your hips sink low to the front of the mat. Find that length from the left knee through to the shoulders. And just breathe into this here. Now take an inhale. And now with the exhale, bring both hands down inside your right leg. We're going to take a lizard lunge. So once your hands come down, walk that right foot toward the upper right corner of the mat. Right ankle past the right knee at least a little bit. Now curl the toes of the right foot, keep them curled, and roll to the outside edge of the foot. Keep that right knee out to the side. Now come down low inside the right leg, both forearms down to the floor. And maybe just stay right here with your chest facing down. Now if you want to take it further, you can tuck the toes of your left foot, just hover your left knee, right knee still to the side. And this is good enough right here. If you want to go even deeper without backing up your hips, and keep in mind this is optional, you can set your left knee and bend it, lift your left foot. Maybe reach your right hand back, Now, if you have that grip, pull the heel toward your seat, but pull the right shoulder forward and square your chest toward the floor. Stay low and keep the right knee out to the side. Just breathe here. The bind is not necessary, keep in mind, so don't fight for it too hard. Now, everybody take an inhale. And with the exhale, slowly come back up onto both hands. Tuck the toes, left foot, lift your left knee. Bring the right foot between your hands, come into low lunge. And set this up. Be sure your feet on two separate tracks, hips width distance side to side. Now, when you're ready, hands to hips with an inhale. Just bring your torso all the way upright. Find your high lunge stance. Deep under the right knee, left leg towards straight, left hip forward, right hip back. Keep your spine upright. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. With the exhale, vertical twist, right arm back, left arm forward, open up your chest to the right. Inhale back to center, reach your arms up high. Exhale, twist again, right arm back, left arm forward, open up. Inhale to center, reaches up high. Exhale one more time, right arm back, left arm forward. Just hold your twist. Keep the arms wide, look back toward your right hand. Keep breathing, keep pulling that left hip forward. With your next inhale, turn to center, reach up high. And then with the exhale, hands to your low back. Interlace the fingers, pull the palms together, draw your shoulders back and keep your chest open. Bring the weight to the right foot. And let's take a pyramid stance. Left foot forward, one pace behind the right just to shorten things up. So about 3 feet front to back, still hips width distance side to side so your hips are squared. Both legs straight, left foot points to the side a little bit. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Keep your shoulders pulled back, keep your chest open. And let's look for the stretch on the back of the right leg. Take an inhale. With the exhale, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, come down toward halfway, keep your gaze forward. Inhale, come up all the way. Exhale, hinge forward just toward halfway down. Find that stretch in the back of the right thigh. Inhale, come all the way up one more time. Exhale, hinge this forward and just hold. Now you can stay up higher. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe into that stretch behind the right thigh. And this is good enough right here. You can bend the right knee if you need to, as long as you still feel the stretch. If you want to go deeper, see about bending your left knee and lifting your left heel. You can focus more weight on that right leg. Just take it to where you need to and breathe. Now with your next inhale, bring this all the way upright, both feet flat. Bend the right knee, shift your weight forward. When you're ready, come to standing with your left knee high. Find your balance and dig the right big toe down into the mat. Now keep your shoulders pulled back and move slowly as we take this back and forth. Find a figure 4. Left ankle crosses the right thigh. Bend the knees, sink into the hips. Keep your gaze forward. And then push your right foot. Come back to standing with your left knee high. Again, left ankle over the right thigh. Cross your legs, sink down, look forward, keep your shoulders back. Press into the right foot, come to standing with your left knee high. One more time, find that figure 4. Now we'll hold it longer, so take it down as deep as you can. Maybe hinge forward, keep your gaze forward, keep the shoulders pulled back. You can press your knuckles toward the ceiling, take it deeper still. With your next inhale, come all the way upright with your left knee lifted. And then with the exhale, release both feet down, arms at your sides. When you're ready with an inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. And then with the exhale, set your hands, we're going to take it to crow. So palms down, hands at shoulder width. Grip the floor with your fingers, lift your heels and bring the knees to your arms. Now look forward, lean, go slow, but lift your feet together, toes to touch, heels toward your seat. And then set your feet down. Now we're going to take flying lizard. So it's going to be right leg around your right arm, right foot between your hands from the front. Left knee touches your left arm from behind, both palms flat. Now lift the right foot, squeeze the right arm, keep squeezing. To go further, lean forward to lift your left foot up as well. Keep your shoulders forward, elbows pulled in. Now if you want to take it further, you can extend that left leg back. Just take things to where you can. And then whenever you're ready, take it to your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Once you find it down dog, give yourself a moment, paddle out and breathe. Let's take all that to the other side. With your next inhale, raise your left leg high behind you. Now bend your left knee, hang the left foot right, scorpion dog. Let your body open up, let your body twist. With the next inhale, straighten the left leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale forward, knee to left elbow. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale forward, knee to right elbow. Hold here. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, set the left foot down halfway down the mat. Right foot comes forward to meet the left. Now press into your palms, dig your fingertips down, straight arms, shoulders, wrists. Just keep looking down. High or low, 3 times. Hop, clap your feet, land light each time. Now after that third hop, right foot to your base, set it down between your hands, left knee to your chest, curl in. Half moon. Right hand stays down. Fold your right foot, but over to the right, lean right. When you're ready with an inhale, reach your left arm high and extend your left leg back. Now as you open to the side, you can keep your right knee bent, that's fine. Straighten the leg if you can. If you want to bind the left leg, bend the knee, reach back with the left hand, find the foot. If you have the grip, kick into your hand and let this pull you further open to the side. Now take an inhale. Exhale, release. Both hands down, both feet down. Now keep your left foot forward, slide the right foot back, come into low lunge. Take it lower, right knee down, right foot flat behind, sink your hips down, press forward. And then when you're ready, open up. With an inhale, reach your arms up high and stay open, stay lifted. Keep your gaze up high. And then let the hips sink down and forward and find that long arc from the right knee all the way through to the shoulders here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, bring both hands down inside the left foot. Now move into that lizard lunge on this side. Left foot toward the upper left corner of the mat. Ankle past the knee at least a little bit. Curl the toes and keep them curled. Roll to the outside edge and keep that left knee out to the side. Now come down low onto both forearms. Chest facing down. This is good enough right here. If you want to take it deeper, maybe tuck the toes of the right foot, hover the right knee. But still keep your chest low. Now, if you want to go further still, you can set the right knee down and bend it and lift the right foot. Without backing up, you can reach the left hand and find that right foot. If you have the grip, pull the heel close, but pull that left shoulder forward. Try to keep your chest squared toward the floor. Left knee stays to the side. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, come up onto both hands. Tuck the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee, bring the left foot between your hands, find your low lunge. Feet on 2 separate tracks, hips with distance. Be sure your stance is set up. When you're ready with an inhale, hands to your hips, bring your torso upright, find your high lunge stance. Deep bend left knee, right leg towards straight, right hip forward, left hip back, keep your spine tall. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. With the exhale, vertical twist, left arm back, right arm forward, open up to the left. Inhale back to center, reach up high. Exhale, twist again, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale one more time, left arm back, right arm forward. Hold here, look back toward that left hand, keep the right hip pulling forward. With your next inhale, turn to center, reach up high. And then with the exhale, hands to your low back, find the grip that feels strange. Interlace the fingers, pull the palms together, draw your shoulders back, keep your chest open. And then bring the weight to left foot. Right foot forward, one pace behind the left, find that pyramid stance on this side. So 3 feet front to back, hips with distance side to side. Both feet flat, legs straight. Right foot points aside a little bit. Left hip back, right hip forward. Keep your chest open, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, come down toward halfway. Inhale, bring this all the way up. And with the exhale, hinge forward again, just toward halfway down. Inhale, all the way back upright. Exhale, hinge forward one more time, hold here. Left hip back, right hip forward, keep your gaze forward. If it's too intense, you can bend the left knee, but breathe that stretch on the back of the left leg. If you want to take it deeper, you can bend the right knee and lift the right heel, focusing more weight forward. With your next inhale, bring yourself all the way upright. And then bend your left knee, shift your weight forward. Come to standing with the right knee high, find your balance. And root down into that left big toe. Now back and forth, take it slow. Figure 4, right ankle over your left thigh. Bend the knees, sink down. And then press into your left foot, come back to standing with the right knee high. Again, right leg crosses over the left. Go ahead, sink this down. Keep your gaze forward, maybe take it deeper. Press into your left foot, come to standing with the right knee high. One more time, right leg over left. Sink down. Now we'll hold it longer. Take this as deep as you can. Maybe hinge forward from the hips. And maybe press your knuckles toward the ceiling as well. Keep breathing with this. With your next inhale, bring yourself all the way upright with the right knee lifted. And then with the exhale, release both feet down, arms at your sides. With an inhale, reach us up high. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. And then with the exhale, set your hands. Let's take it back to crow. Palms down. Grip the floor. Lift your heels. Knees touch your arms. Look forward. Lean. Take it slow, but lift your feet together. Toes to touch. Pull the heels up as well. And then set your feet down. Now from here, let's take that flying lizard. Wrap your left leg around your left arm. Left foot between your hands from the front. Right knee touches the right arm from behind. Lift your left foot and squeeze the left arm. Lean forward and lift the right foot. Maybe just hold here. Keep that tension on the left leg. If you're going to go further, you can extend the right leg back, but keep your elbows pulled in. And then when you're ready, take it through another vinyasa. When you find your down dog, just move around, breathe. All right, from your down dog, inhale the right leg high behind you. Move into that scorpion dog. Bend the right knee, hang the right foot left. With the next inhale, straighten the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale forward, knee to right elbow. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale forward, knee to left elbow, stay here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, right foot down, halfway down the mat, bring the left foot forward next to the right. Press in your palms, dig your fingertips into the mat, shoulders, wrists, keep the arms straight. 3 times. Hop, clap your feet, land light. Now after that third hop, left foot to your base, set it down between your hands. Right knee to your chest, curl in. Revolved half moon, right hand, forward your left foot, but over to the right, lean right. With an inhale, reach your left arm high, extend the right leg straight back. Now twist, open your chest to the left as much as you can. You can bend the left knee, straighten the leg if you're able. If you want to bind the right leg, bend the knee, reach with your left hand to find the foot. Kick into your hand to deepen the twist. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, release. Both hands down, both feet down. Right foot stays forward. Slide your left foot back, come into low lunge. And let's take another version of a lizard lunge. Both hands inside the right leg. Now walk the right foot toward the upper right corner of the mat. Ankle past the knee at least a little bit. This time keep your right foot flat and keep that right thigh squeezing into your side. Come down low onto both forearms. Now you can just hold here. Keep your chest facing down. Keep the tension on the right inner thigh. If you need to rest, you can set the left knee down, but keep it lifted if you can. Now, if you're able to take it further, you can take a half bind. Right arm wraps around the right leg, palm open behind. Good enough. Pull that thigh in. And if you want the full bind, you can reach from the opposite side and bring both hands together behind your back. But keep your chest facing down. Keep that right leg squeezed in tight and keep breathing. All right, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, come up onto both hands inside that right leg. From here, we're going to take it right to a horse stance. When you're ready, drop the left heel, open up the left side. Both knees bent, hips low. Just bring your hands to your hips and move from side to side. And try to take a little wider stance than usual. Now bring your spine toward upright, hands to your chest. We're going to go back and forth to a deep side lunge towards Skandasana. Now I want to work the left leg, so I want you to keep that heel on the floor the whole time. You can always bring your hands down to the floor, keep in mind. But take it back and forth. Deep bend left knee, come down low. Toes of the right foot point up, sink down as much as you can. You can slide that right foot out. Come back to center, both knees bent, more or less horse. Bring it down to the left. Keep that foot flat. Sink down, toes of the right foot point up. Back to center with both knees bent. Again, deep bend your left knee, sink low to the left side again. And then come back up to center. Over the left side, keep that left heel down. Come down lower if you can. And then back to center here. One more time, deep bend left knee, come down low and stay low. You can always set your hands down. Come down as low inside the left thigh as you can. You can slide that right heel further out. Dig into the right heel. Try to rotate the right big toe toward your midline. And just breathe with this. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, both hands down around your left foot. Turn the left foot parallel to the short side of the mat. Right knee to your chest, curl in. Now let's go slow. Round this up to standing. Bring your right knee up with you. And give yourself a moment to slow your breathing down. Now, keep the left big toe grounded, left arm behind your low back, palm face away, that's a half bind. Draw the right knee out to the side, and this is good enough here. If you can go further, right arm inside the right leg, just keep the toes pointed down. And then without moving anything else, dip your big toe down to the floor. Pull the knee high behind your arm, big toe down again, and then lift the right knee. Big toe to the floor, bring the knee high, big toe down, and lift the knee. Big toe down one more time. Bring the knee up high and maybe just hold the knee with the right hand. Or if you want to go further, reach for the right big toe. You can lift the knee higher or extend that leg further to the side. Keep your chest open, keep your balance, keep breathing. Now still balancing, release your grip, right knee still to the side, both hands to your low back, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back. Now step the right foot to the front. Lift your left heel, square the hips forward. When you're ready, come forward with your left knee high, balancing on the right foot this time. Now let's go slow, we'll take it back and forth. Bend the right knee, cross your left leg tightly over the right eagle line. You can touch the left foot down, sink in. And then push into your right foot, come back to standing with the left knee high. Again, left leg crosses tightly over the right, maybe sink down lower, keep your shoulders pulled back. Push into your right foot, come back up, left knee lifted. One more time, left leg crosses tightly over the right. Sink down, shoulders back, maybe hinge from the hips, come down lower, but keep your chest open, keep looking forward, and keep breathing. With your next inhale, press into the right foot, come to standing with the left knee high one more time. And then release both feet down, arms at your sides. With an inhale, reach us up high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. And then with the exhale, set your hands. We're going to take it to crow, palms down. Grip the floor, lift your heels, and bring the knees to touch your arms. Look forward, lean, go slow, but lift your feet together, toes to touch. And then set your feet down, flying lizard. Right leg around your right arm. Right foot between your hands on the front. Left knee touches your left arm from behind. Lift the right foot, squeeze your arm. Lean forward, lift your left foot up as well. Maybe just stay here. If you're going to go further, left leg straight back, keep your elbows pulled in, take it to where you can. And then whenever you're ready, take another vinyasa. Once you find your down dog, give yourself a moment to breathe. All right, let's take all that to the other side. With your next inhale, raise your left leg high. Now bend your left knee, hang the left foot right, move into that scorpion dog one more time. With your next inhale, straighten the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, forward, knee to left elbow. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, forward, knee to right elbow, stay here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, left foot comes down halfway down the mat, right foot steps forward next to left. Now press into your palms, dig your fingertips down, straight arms, shoulders or wrists. Last round, 3 times, hop, clap your feet, land lightly each time. After that third hop, right foot to your base, set it down between your hands. Left knee to your chest, curl in. Revolved half moon, left hand stays down. Forward to the right foot, over to left, lean left. With an inhale, reach your right arm high, extend your left leg back. Now find that twist in the upper body, open your chest to the right. You can always keep the right knee bent, but straighten the leg if you can. If you want to bind the left leg, bend the knee, reach with the right hand. If you find the foot, kick into your hand, let this pull your shoulder further back. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Both hands down, both feet down, forward fold. Now the left foot stays forward. Slide the right foot back. And then from your low lunge, take that lizard lunge variation. Both hands down inside the left leg. Walk your left foot toward the upper left corner of the mat. Ankle past the knee a little bit. Keep your left foot flat this time. Left thigh squeezes into your side. Come down low onto both forearms. And just keep your chest facing down. Stay here. Keep that tension on the left inner thigh. Now, if you need a rest, you can set the right knee down, but keep it lifted if you can. If you want to go deeper, half bind, left arm around your left thigh, palm behind you. If you want the full bind, reach from the other side and find that grip behind you. Left thigh squeezes in, chest stays facing down. Keep breathing here, stay low. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, come back up onto both hands. We're going to go right from here into horse. When you're ready, just drop the right heel, open up to the right side. Heels in, toes out, both knees bent, hands to your hips. Move around for a moment. All right, deepen the inner thighs. This time we'll take that low side Skandasana lunge into the right leg, so keep the right heel down. Hands to your chest, you can always touch the floor. Deep under the right knee, sink down. Left heel to the floor, point the toes of the left foot up. Come back up to center with both knees bent. Over to the right side, keep your right heel down, sink down lower. And then come back up to center. Again, deep into the right knee, keep that right heel on the floor, come down low, toes of the left foot point up. Back to center here. Sink deep to the right again, take it down low. And then come back up to center. One more time, deep under the right knee, stay low this time. Left heel down, toes point up, and just hold here, keep breathing. All right, everybody, take an inhale. And with the exhale, both hands down around the right foot. Draw the left knee to your chest, curling. Right foot should be parallel to the short side of the mat. Now take hold of your left knee and just take it slow. Round up to vertical. Dig that right big toe into the floor. Once you're ready, half bind, right arm behind your low back, palm face where you keep the shoulder pulled back. And then with your left hand, pull the left knee out to the side. You can stay here, but to go further, left arm inside the left leg, keep the toes pointed down. Back and forth, big toe down to the floor. Pull the knee high, big toe down again, and lift the knee. Big toe to the floor. Bring the knee up high, big toe down, and lift the knee. Big toe to the floor. Bring the knee up high. One more time, big toe down. Lift the knee and keep it lifted. Now you can hold your left knee with your left hand, good enough. Or reach for the big toe. You can lift the left knee higher or extend that leg further to the side. Keep the right shoulder pulled back and keep your chest open. Now still balancing here. Keep your left knee lifted to the side, both hands to your low back, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back. Step your left foot to the front. Lift your right heel, square the hips forward. When you're ready, bring the weight to the left foot, come to standing with the right knee high. And just hold your balance here. Now keep the left big toe grounded. Let's go back and forth slowly. Right leg crosses tightly over the left, sink into the hips, bend your knees. And then press into the left foot, come back up with the right knee high. Again, right leg over left. Squeeze in, sink down. Come back up with your right knee lifted. One more time, right leg over left. Squeeze your legs together, sink down, shoulders back, take it as deep as you can. Just hold here. With your next inhale, bring yourself up with the right knee lifted. And then with the exhale, both feet down, arms at your sides. With an inhale, reach us up high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. And with the exhale, set your hands. And let's take it back to crow. Palms down, dig your fingertips into the floor, heels up. Knees touch the arms, look forward, lean, go slow, lift your feet together, toes to touch. And then go set your feet down. Now, flying lizard, left leg around your left arm, left foot between your hands from the front. Right knee goes to your right arm from behind. Lift your left foot and squeeze the left arm. Lean forward to pick the right foot up, hold here. If you're going to take it further, you can extend that right leg back, keep your left leg squeezing, keep your right elbow pulled in. And then once you're ready, take it through your last vinyasa. Once you find your down dog, paddle out here. All right, when you're ready, take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, just bend the knees, come down to all fours. Bring your legs out from underneath you. Come to a seat. Now this is where we're going to take it toward 8 angles. So it's going to be a few more stretches, get into the hamstrings and the hips, and just work it as deep as you can. You can stop at any point. You don't have to get to the full pose. But extend your left leg forward, bend your right knee. And then wrap your arms around your bent right leg and squeeze it into the side of your ribs. So pull in tight and just move side to side. Now from here, we're going to cradle the leg. So wrap your right arm around the right knee, left hand to the outside edge of the right foot. Bring that shin to parallel with the floor and keep the toes of the right foot curled. You want any stretch to go into the outer right hip. Sit up tall, just move side to side. This is basically just an upright seated pigeon. If you're able to take it deeper, maybe wrap your left arm around the right foot. Now this is good enough, and you can always stay here, keep in mind. If you want to take it further, we're going to take compass, but we'll take it in stages. You can stop at any point. Left hand to the outside edge of the right foot. Right arm inside the right leg. Now use both hands. Work that leg high up on your arm. You're trying to get the knee behind the shoulder or get as close as you can. Now once that leg's not going any higher, press your right arm into your leg and set the right hand down at your side. This could be enough, and you can just breathe here. If you're going to go further, take it slow. As you extend the right leg, the higher you go, the more you bring your gaze up and to the left. Just take it to where you can and don't force this here. Just breathe when you feel the stretch. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, slowly bend the right knee. Try to keep it high up on the arm. And if the leg slid down, use both hands and try to get that knee close to the shoulder again. This is where we take to the arm balance. Now press your right arm into your right leg. Lean forward onto the right hand to keep your leg hooked. Keep the forward fold with your chest facing down. Now your left hand comes down outside your left thigh, and then we'll take it up to elephant trunk first. So push down, lift your seat up off the mat, hook the right foot onto your left leg, and this is elephant trunk. You can stay right here in balance. Now if you want 8 angles, a few more steps. Ankles together, inner thighs around the right upper arm, shoulders forward, elbows back as the legs go right, and you're basically hovering up off the floor with chaturanga arms. Just take this to where you can. Go ahead, set yourself down when you're ready. Just shake things out a little bit. And again, the big thing we're going for here is the hip opener and the hamstring opener more than anything else. And you can stop at any point. Let's take the other side. This time extend your right leg, bend your left knee. Left leg fully bent. Wrap your arms around the left leg and squeeze it into the side of your ribs. And just move side to side. Now let's cradle the leg from here. Left arm around your left knee. Right hand to the outside of your left foot. Keep the toes curled. Keep that shin toward parallel with the floor. Sit up tall. Move side to side. And you can take it further if you want and wrap the right arm around your left foot. Now again, it's basically an upright seated pigeon. This could be enough. You could just stay right here. Now if you want to take it toward compass, just go slow. Right hand to the outside edge of your left foot. Left arm inside the left leg. Use both hands. Work that leg high up on the arm. And again, you're trying to get the knee close to the shoulder. Now once you're ready, left arm presses in your left leg, left hand down at your side. If this is good enough, just stay with it. If you're going to go further, go slow. As you extend the left leg, bring your gaze up to the right. Now take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, slowly bend back into that left knee if that leg's extended at all. If it's slid down, work the knee back toward the shoulder. When you're ready, left arm press your left leg, lean forward onto your left hand to keep the leg hooked. And then the right hand comes down outside the right thigh. Now try to keep the fold with your chest facing down. Push down. Lift your seat up off the mat. Left foot onto the right leg. And once you hook the leg, this is elephant trunk. Now if you're going to take 8 ankles together, inner thigh squeeze around the left upper arm this time. Shoulders forward, elbows back as the legs go left. And again, you're basically hovering up off the floor with chaturanga arms. When you're ready, set everything down. All right, and you're welcome to work on that further. But if you're ready to move on, bring yourself down onto your back and pull your knees into your chest. Just squeeze everything in tight and work to flatten your spine out for a moment. And now from here, we'll take one round of back bending. So go ahead, release your grip and bring your feet down to the floor. I'm going to start this out with bridge and then lead it into wheel, keep in mind. Now, if you want to start in wheel and hold it longer, feel free. And if bridge is good enough, you don't have to go any further. But to set it up, feet, knees, hips with distance, bring your heels in close. So you start with your low back basically flat. Arms at your sides, palms down, keep your gaze high. Now, when you're ready, with an inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. and just hold that lift. Keep your hips pressing up. Now just keep the tension of the lift, and that's plenty, but if you want to go further, you can deepen your bridge by bringing your hands under your hips. And interlace the fingers, you could pull the palms together. Maybe work your shoulders further behind your back. Keep the hips pressing high. And if you want to take it deeper still, if you're able to reach, you can hold the ankles and use that grip to lift the hips higher still, open the chest even further. Now, if you're going to take it from bridge to wheel, keep the hips where they are, but release your hands. So the hands come down around your head, elbows high. When you're ready, press in your palms. Now, you can lift to the top of your head first, but whenever you're ready, straighten your arms. Hips toward the ceiling, chest toward the back of the mat. Keep your glutes squeezing. For either pose, you can lift the heels anytime, especially if this is too much on the low back. But hold the tension in your glutes, and especially around the shoulder blades. So let the front of the body open up. Let the back line of the body tense. And just breathe here. Work to lengthen your spine as you go further into the bend. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, bring everything back down to the mat. Now, once you're down, draw your knees to your chest and just squeeze things in again. And then we'll take this in a little bit of twisting. Now, just keep your knees close, but reach the arms out wide, right and left. Palms down and keep your shoulders grounded. Extend both legs straight up. Now, if you need to bend the knees, that's fine. Keep your ankles stacked over your hips. If you can straighten, keep the toes pointed, keep the thighs tense, and keep your knees locked. Now, just let the legs sink down to the right side. Only take this as far as you can keep your left shoulder to the floor. Just feel the twist. Go slow. And then come up through center. Ankles over hips. Bring the knees left. Keep your right shoulder down the whole time. Just breathe into the twist. Now back through center. Let your legs sink down over the right. Keep both shoulders down. Left shoulder stays on the floor. And then come back through center. Let your knees sink to the left. And keep your right shoulder down this time. One more round. Bring your legs through center. Now this time, bend your right knee, but keep the left leg extended. As the legs sink down to the right, keep your left shoulder down. You should be able to take this deeper, but keep the right leg up off the floor. And just breathe here. Now bring it up through center, extend both legs, and switch out. Bend your left knee, your right leg stays straightened. Now let the legs sink down to the left, right shoulder stays down. Keep the left leg off the floor, however far you're able to take this. And just hold the tension, hold the twist. Now come back up to center with both legs straight. And then bend your knees, hands to knees, squeeze in. Let's take happy baby, reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Now stack your ankles above your knees, pull down on both sides. Try to bring the knees to the floor outside your ribs, press your feet back up into your hands at the same time. Keep the tension working both up and down and try to flatten your spine. Now sink your tailbone toward the floor. You can rock this side to side to take it further. And if you want to take it further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, from wherever you are, take a deep inhale here. Draw down as much as you can. And then with the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And just let your eyes close here. Let your body sink down into the mat. When you're ready, let yourself move again bit by bit here, fingers and toes, arms and legs. Take an inhale. Reach your arms long past your head and just extend out long from them. And then draw things back in. Bring the elbows toward your chest. Pull your knees up as well. And find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself on the mat here. Stack your spine. Bring your hands up to heart center. Now take a deep inhale. Hold on to it at the top. And then just let everything go. Now, thank you for joining class. Namaste.